Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of our Factorio Space Age playthrough. Este I stand daunted. Hello, daunted. If you are there, we can fear you. Alright, welcome. This will probably be our last episode. Hopefully it will be our last episode of Factorio. If everything goes to plan, today we plan to launch our intrepid ship, the Go Fish, to go and deliver fish to, this is, yeah, you need, okay, there we go. It's a bit of something here. To go and deliver one legendary fish, one, into space at the Shattered Planet. In order to do that, we need to get from Novice to the Shattered Planet in under 3 hours. Hopefully. Otherwise, the stream will go on for too long. I did not bring any food with me, so yeah, might be a problem. Now, we do need I think what we shall do is, I want to get some fresh fish. In order to do that, we need some fresh legendary nutrients. Here's one way we can do that, is by recycling legendary fish into nutrients. Now, this is not effective in the long run, because it will always cost more to it will always cost more nutrients to recycle the fish than it will be to no, hold on, let's stop this for a second. And then we'll take these fish and put them here. And now I have a whole bunch of nutrients we can use. Now we'll take these two fish, make some brand new. Oh fuck! I forgot to remove these from here. Okay, now we have 3 fresh fish, and I'll taking. No, we'll drop these here, and then we'll take this with us. Where did he go? Where's the fish? Ah, there. We only need one. And we are going to put it here. And send it to the Go Fish. And upon receiving that, now we are setting out with not as many replacement railgun turrets as I would have liked, but this is what we have. We have fuel, we have our repair packs, we have replacement for everything. I have some extra circuits and stuff in case we need those. And now we can just go to the Shattered Planet. And there you have it. Let's take it, double save here. Launching Go Fish, just in case we need an extra reload or something. I also want, I like to use this as a timer, because this shows the save game shows the playtime down to the second, and we can use that to time our trek through the stars. Let's double check that the fish is actually here. There we go, there it is. So this will spoil in 5 hours and 14 minutes. So I'm not worried about the health of the fish, because that will last. What I'm worried about is I don't want to miss dinner. Yeah. Next game is gonna be Quest for Glory 1 then. We already played the Quest for Glory series. I am thinking that maybe we'll do I'll do Divinity Original Sin 2. That's it's a game I've been wanting to stream for a while, but kind of been procrastinating it. What's our speed, by the way? Want to make sure. Okay, 200. For now, we can also go much faster and gain some speed here. And go at full speed, at least until we've reached the edge of the solar system. And possibly even a little bit afterwards as well. So this will help us make some good time. We'll lower the speed as needed along the way, and hopefully we'll make it in good time. So this is our front end here. Very heavy on the lasers, because the thing that does the most damage to us in the end is the smaller fragments that end up pelting our front end here. The big stuff are not a problem, because the oh, I forgot that we do need to research some railgun shooting speed. I believe we have railgun damage is not needed as far as I know. Although it would be nice to have a handful of these as well. So we probably won't finish our explosive research. Well, actually, you could finish it during the trek. But I do want to make sure that we at least have a little bit of railgun damage. And 40. This will be... It will be 120%, so that'll be definitely fine. And we're going shooting speed. I believe above 6 it actually does nothing, because the animation of the gun becomes the limit. Oh, we don't have enough space science packs. Daunted. Why don't you drop these, please, and thank you. Okay, so that's a limit of 1k. Let's make it 5k. I want this thing to keep on chugging non-stop. Okay, there we go. Now we're moving. And boop. And 43 seconds for the next one. Now we are using 2 explosive rockets for each big asteroid. And we need 3 explosive rockets for the big Prometheum asteroid. So that's a lot. Hopefully we can keep up. We have a very robust ammo production facility here. We can do quite a lot with it, so long as we have the materials needed, which we should have. We have also last episode improved the system. I had a different system here to divert materials here to the production area, and I think this system works way better. It's way simpler. Here we're actually getting the ice directly from the thing. We have a recycler here to balance between our different materials. Very simple. Add water, we're good on water, we're good on fuel. Doing quite a high speed here. We do have... Where's our limiter? This is our limiter. We do have our limiter that will cause us to stop if we don't have enough ammunition and such. It does not include the red rockets, so we need to fix that. We need to bring the... We need to bring a signal from here. All the way over here. So let's add this one as well. Why are we not seeing it? Ah, because I didn't tell it to read. Need to fix that before we start doing something with the signals. There we go. Now we're reading. And now we can add the limitation. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Mag rockets is less than... let's make it 1.5. Yay. Because right now we have 2.5 in that belt. And did we set up... I did set up a general alarm here to tell us when the immobilizer kicks in. But we need to save Spielberg. We already saved Spielberg. We have Spielberg at home. I don't know if I told you, but I did go back and play a second playthrough. Some of the Quest for Glory games, not all of them, but this time it's a paladin. And there's a bit different than the one playing as a thief. But pretty interesting. Not enough though that that I'm going to do an entire playthrough as a completely different character. It's not usually worth the time. Some games it does. In some games it does. I mean, the only games where being a paladin is really meaningful is the third game and mostly the fourth game. The fifth game a little bit. You get like an extra beat here and there. But since we played a hybrid character as a thief and a magician, we did most of the stuff that you can do in those games. It's like the most... a thief, spellcasting thief is the character that gets the most interaction with the side quests and other characters. Gets the most content as far as I can tell. See, the railguns don't really need a lot of upgrades, because they basically one-shot these huge asteroids. They're built for that. And they one-shot everything else in between as well. That's the pulverization effect here. And what determines the speed of shooting is not the speed of shooting, actually. It's the animation and the targeting. Every turret has a time that it takes to find a target, and then an animation that it needs to run through. If the shooting speed can't be faster than the animation and the targeting time it takes to target, it's you know. Okay, so right now we're still going full speed, which is nice. We haven't taken any damage yet. You'll know when we start taking damage or start running into things, because these landmines will blow up and give us an alert that they've been destroyed. I think we'll pretty soon we'll start to get there. Because this is only getting thicker. I have been debating whether we should also tell at least some of the lasers to also attack bigger asteroids, since these guys have a much larger range than the gun turrets, and they can do that little bit of extra damage that might be needed. So we could add the mediums. Medium oxide, medium promethium. I gotta double check, because if you fuck this up, this can be catastrophic. So I'll let the lasers at the front that have the most reach, much bigger than the turrets that are actually in front of them, the gun turrets, and they can just maybe give a little bit of extra DPS when needed. Well, there was an errant chunk there. So far we're doing good. Nothing has really reached us. This was close. That one was close. We're starting to get some close calls here. We'll probably have to slow down pretty soon. Enjoy this nice little screensaver here. The asteroid pulverization screen. See this one. There we go. There we go. That's how I know we need to take this down a notch. And there we go. Now we're starting to slow down. Takes a minute for the slowdown to take effect. Actually, what we can do is add a thing here. We shall call it fish bow. So we can jump here. Guess we need to. Okay, stronger explosives are 10 minutes away, assuming we can keep up with the production. Why is the orbital station here just not dropping the science packs? It has a bunch of science packs. Do we need to add novice as a thing with unload here? Is that the problem? Yeah, it keeps banking them and just not dropping them. Which is odd, because I have the request. I guess it only drops them in batches of like 1,000 or so. They run out pretty quick. I think we'll have to increase production here a little bit. How much do you need? It produces 30 per second, so not a problem. It produces 12 per second, so not a problem. Yeah, I guess we can just add more of these then. Can we just scooch everything? No. No, we're still running into some problems here. We need to slow down a little bit more. down to 175. Mm-hmm. 395. Let's double check our distance here. So we are 4 million minus 259,000 divided by 395.38 kilometers per second divided by 60. Divided by 60, that's 2.6 hours for now, which vaguely puts us on schedule, but I'm not sure. Hello there, I like the larger tip. Makes the ship look like a drill. How do you get a signal from the mines being destroyed? How can I stop it? Please. Can I please stop it? Every time a mine explodes offensively on something, it gives you something is being destroyed. That's always been the case for me, even in the vanilla game. That's one of the reasons I never use mines in the actual game. Because then they're just like in your ear all day long. Every time there are bugs coming in. Now these aren't making a noise because they are not being destroyed by the asteroids, they are being destroyed by our own railguns. But when they are destroyed by the asteroids, when they explode offensively, they give us an alarm. Okay. Of course, the standard signal. Yeah, I thought you somehow hooked it up to a speaker. No. Another idea I had was to set up, where are they? These guys. You can set constant combinators here, right? Have them set up a signal, and then hook them all up, and count that signal. And by counting this signal, you can monitor what's going on and also like give commands like slow down or something. It basically hooks you up to the damage taken thingy. Because you can read the damage taken from here and hook it up to an alarm or a counter, so some kind of signal. But it just shows you the number. It doesn't reset. This, however, will reset because they will rebuild themselves. But in order to do that, I had to build a whole, production line to make electronic circuits and copper cables and then constant combinators. Oh, fuck me! No, we already lost one. That is not good. Yeah, we are. We are not well equipped here. We are slowing down way too much. How did that happen? And what's taking damage here? We are already now behind schedule if we have to maintain this speed, and I'm pretty sure we won't be able to maintain this speed. Yikes. I am hoping that this stronger explosives damage addition might just be enough to get us more destruction here. Because see, some of these are left with, after the explosions, are left with a little bit of health. If we improve our damage output from the rockets, I'm hoping that that would be enough to get rid of one layer of asteroid we will have a little more breathing room. Because this is a game of DPS. How much damage output can you output? Now one thing we could do is maybe sacrifice some of these lasers and add another row of rocket launchers here. We did have one before, but I removed it because I figured the lasers are going to be more essential right now. But I think maybe we need the pulverizers. What I'm really missing is like combat data. I need to know what really did the damage to us. And how it happened. Was it a medium asteroid? Was it a big asteroid? Was it just little chunks? Was it a stray one from the side? Was it one from the front? Where are our weaknesses? AoE damage from rockets, maybe. Yes, this is what we are working on right now. We should have it in 3 minutes. Can't we just circumvent the asteroid belt from another side? Or are they endless? They are endless, and also, this is not an asteroid belt. This is a shattered planet. There's no circumventing it. We are venting it. We are venting right through. This is a full vent situation. Now we are venting like John McClane. Get it? That's a Die Hard reference. Go to the edge of the solar system. See the keys. Go to the beach. What the fuck? Great. Vulcanus has finally run out of calcite. This has been the calcite mine we had since the beginning of our endeavor here. But this should solve it completely. And we're back to watching our frontier. One thing I found useful is if you hover over the railguns, they highlight everything that is in their range that is destructible, which enables us to see all the asteroids. It enables us to... I use it like a targeting system, basically. It highlights all the targets, and we can see what's coming... Oh, that was close. Okay, now one ran right into us. Did you see that? That was a big asteroid that was just not being pulverized. I think we need more rocket launchers. Let's see, once we finish this strong explosives research... God damn it, Daunted. Keep dumping this, will ya? We were just about to upgrade. You know what? Forget storage, or put storage here. There we go. Needs to be like so. There we go. Can this be storage? Can this be storage? Okay, it's wonky. Not happy about it, but we have things to worry about now. The calcite site, yes, the calcite site will remain calcite's own site. You shattered a whole pipe. It's not my fault. It wasn't me. I swear I stunned. I mean, the ship could have taken AoE damage if the asteroid gets shot close enough. No. The damage that we cause to ourselves doesn't show up as damage. Okay, we got ourselves some extra AoE damage. Ray gun, we'll give it. Let's do some projectile speed and laser speed. This shouldn't take very long. Okay, let's see what the situation here is now. Okay, I'm trying to catch I'm trying to say anything. I want to see big red asteroids and see if how many rockets do we need to kill one of them. I think it's still 3. In which case, we definitely will need another row of these. Also, most of these lasers aren't really doing anything yet, so... yeah, I don't think we're losing much by removing them. Let's add... I can do something like this. I know. Crap, we'll have to go through these. We're losing a lot of rockets here. A lot of laser turrets along the way. Okay, we got another row of rocket launchers. They have a very long range, so they should be very effective here. There you go, it's okay, everybody's got ammo. Everything's fine. Now, let's get back some of our laser turrets. We can do something like this. So, yeah, we can get this here. We can set this here. There we go. We didn't lose a lot of lasers, but we gained 6 more rocket launchers. Hopefully, that'll make the difference. Anyway, so what I was explaining that if when these explode, when our own ordnance explodes, it doesn't show up as a damage alert. Also, are we repairing our stuff here? Yeah, very slowly, but we are. Okay. Ammo production. Keeping up. Not quite very easily, but it is keeping up. I'm hoping that the big asteroids will be even less of a problem later once we get to more huge asteroids. Because at some point we're only getting huge asteroids, and that means that these railguns are constantly pulverizing everything in front of us. As you can see, like every shot they make just pulverizes a whole bunch of other stuff. So they're like going in like And then we have this halo of explosions. That's our rocket launchers blowing up the bigger asteroids. And then we have this halo of medium asteroid destruction. Alright, there's a big one. Okay, we seem to be doing okay. Let's double check speed and distance. We are at 4 million minus it's 594 95,000 divided by 374.76 kilometers per second divided by 60 divided by 60. It's 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, which puts us behind schedule, but I believe we may be able to get away with slightly more speed than this. Let's go to 200 and see how we work, right? And yeah, Laffit and Carl, as you suggested, this is basically a drill. Like that's what it was designed to be. This whole ship was just designed to go through the asteroids. I don't even have collectors at the front, in case you haven't noticed. They're just at the side. And we get so much material that they don't even need to collect anything anymore. Just the leftover from the pulverization here just has so much material available for us. Yeah, this is just to pulverize things at the front as fast as possible so that we can travel at the highest speed possible. Because we have fish to deliver. I don't know who ordered the fish. I didn't ask. It's not my business, you know. Someone lives there, out there in the shattered planet asteroid field. If they want a legendary fish, they'll get the legendary fish. No, thank you. I already have the best viewers. Please and thank you. Okay. Let's do a speed check. 4 million, not 40 million, minus 650,000 divided by 419.53 divided by 60, that's 2.26 hours, 2 hours and 1/4 of an hour, which puts us ahead of schedule, or on schedule basically. Let's see how long we can keep that up. I really was hoping we can get away with not having this second, another layer of rocket launchers here, but yeah, it appears that we can't get away without it. Actually, we might be able to add another rocket launcher here by scooching these to the side. But you know what? I'd rather have some of the lasers, the extra lasers, because that's going to be a problem later on. The smaller chunks are going to come in the thousands, and we'll need a lot of lasers to deal with them. Yeah, big chunk incoming. Another big chunk incoming. Oh, it got destroyed. How are we doing on ammo production? We are running low on explosives. What is the source of that problem? Sulfur. We need to increase our sulfur intake here. Let's make this 7. This carbon index, sorry. This will increase our sulfur output. There we go. Do we have now? Could increase our productivity. We are extracting these outside, so that's not clogging us up. Something here is not working at 100% efficiency. Let's add this to 11 of these. There we go. That's more free. No, okay, now we're working. Now we're chugging along. I don't remember the exact calculation of how much explosives we need here. We do need a lot. Like in Fury Road, you fix the machine while it's driving, fighting. That's pretty. Yeah. No. I'll have you know, I've even considered for this challenge, it might be beneficial to switch blueprints mid-flight. You know? To put emphasis on one type of ammunition versus another at different stages. Because right now, I don't know if you noticed, but we're not getting enough explosives for our railgun ammunition. Now, happily, we have a lot of it to spare, and we actually don't use that much of it. What part? Or the whole ship? Not the whole ship, but specific parts, depending on what we need to produce. But I've dismissed that idea because it's... because I'm lazy, basically. Not because it's a bad idea, but because I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to figure it out. I'd rather just have one design and hope for the best. But as you can see, like, I brought enough materials that we can fiddle with the design as we go along. I've already tested this on another save game, another playthrough. But over there I had different upgrades, because it's a much more advanced playthrough at the time. What are we missing now? Fucking yellow Skenchi. What's your problem? This is your problem? Where is... LDS is your problem. Okay. Extreme measures. Legendary, 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 legendary. Productivity module. And speech modules. Also, we can legendize, not legendize, greenify these belts. How's the bow doing? Okay. What? Now with copper low. Okay, these are not legendized. Goldfish bow, looking good. Okay, wanted. Let's legendize these inserters. Shh, relax. Let's legendize these inserters as well. Oh, they're not. Let's legendize the whole thing. Go ahead. There we go. Now we've got our yellow skenche. Let's greenify this belt. There we go. Now we're researching. So we're not just fixing the ship as we go along, we're also fixing our own base as we go along. This is a mad dash. This is for all the marbles. Whatever that means. I don't know who plays for marbles, but yeah. Can it fix our lives too? Do you really want me to fix your life, given how competent I am at fixing things on the fly? That nearly hit us. Can fix your life with a chunk of Prometheum asteroid. Don't get close. Okay, we're making good speed. Things are not as thick as they can be. They're gonna get thick. Soup thick. Asteroid soup. Let's see. We are right here. So now all these other huge asteroids are going to start to get a little bit lower. Except for the carbonic asteroids. And the metallic asteroids, they're going to have a little peak here. But in about 400,000 kilometers, we're going to see a huge jump in huge Prometheum asteroids. And that is going to just go steadily up. To the point where this is mostly what we are going to be seeing. Hopefully we are going to have the DPS to deal with that. Oh boy. Okay, we're doing good, How are we doing on ammo? Okay, we got the explosives figured out. Good job, us. See, this could become a problem. The reason I'm limiting this input is because this can get really stuck. Right now it doesn't get stuck because we have like full-on output coming out here, but this can get clogged up. They did limit it to 11, so it's 1, 2, 3, 3 tiles. the maximum amount of asteroids on each side will be 12. Actually, we can add it. We can add more. We can go up to here, because we only need this tile to be free for this to continue working. And then I don't want this one to get clogged. Okay, how are we doing on metal? Metals are doing fine. They're super efficient. I keep wanting to add a molten metal storage, tank, but every time I try to, I'm like, oh, I don't have the space. Everything is so scooched up. And the basis of this ship is that I took the footprint of these beacons, set up production inside, and made sure that everything is going to fit within the footprint of these beacons, and everything outside is either going to be a belt that transfers something or a lasers, some kind of defense item, to make sure we don't get overwhelmed in any way. See, now that we are getting a lot of small chunks, you can start to see these halos of red mists around the ship. That's where the lasers are taking care of the smaller chunks. Whoa! That was a big chunk, almost got close. Look at them. Them chugging along. So this one usually has some accumulation, which means we are not reaching the maximum capacity. We have some overhead. This is just about the limit of what we can shoot. If I add even one more rocket turret, it's going to be too much. Maybe we find blood out there if we follow the path till the end, Spacer. Praise be. Burn bright, my brother. This is... I don't know what kind of... I mean, look. Something shattered that planet. Now, I'm not pointing fingers, but... it is the Ladic path that kind of fiddles around with planet-destroying weaponry, right? They're the type. Not saying anything, just a theory. The same Star Sector mod list. There we go. Yeah. I love Star Sector. Star Sector and Factorio are two of my favorite games. I love them so much. Alright, they're getting closer. Now, it does look dangerous, but do keep in mind we have... okay, these lasers are not quite in range, but these lasers, they mostly only shoot when something comes close. Real close. This one has 0 damage dealt. It hasn't even attacked anything yet. This one has 4 kills. So yeah, they are here to protect our very corners here. Great game. The writing of the pilgrimage and the quest after that blew me away. Yeah, they've got some really neat, like... I like the exposition in that game. It's very, very well written, because there's a lot of like little details and little chunks of information that you get about the past, the factions, the way they the history of the place, the different perspectives of the history of the place. Yeah, the storylines are very nice down there, and you have like, you know, it's not like a deep RPG in terms of like the choices that you get, but you get like you get interesting dialogue there. You get like it's like tasty. It's like a good RPG elements in a game that is mostly just, you know, fleet management and economical, you know, privateering. I do like it. I really like the what's it called? The usurpers. When you kind of like playing go-between in the politics of the Sinvan Diktat, which is like bonkers. Like everyone is just constantly plotting against each other. It's crazy. I do like that. Oh, and the meeting with the hegemon. That was really nice. I loved that. That was pretty cool. That felt like a scene in like a very good sci-fi, you know? I kind of wish we had scenes like that with other, you know, faction leaders. Just to get like, I mean, we do get that with the lady from the church, right? But other than that, no. Oh well, I mean, you can go and meet Kanta, but you know, it's a whole different vibe. I gave Kanta crabs. I love that joke. I always like to give her crabs. It's the best way to get her off your back. The pirates stop attacking your colonies, and you get an accessibility bonus. No, no, you get a safety bonus. You get less colony threat. Okay, we are starting to get close here. Okay, we good. Ah, the blue was it, yeah. Well, they're not crabs, technically, they're lobsters. I like to... Cinderan. Volturnian. What, the Volturnian lobsters. Ooh. What was that? Oh, just now he's being... Okay, let's go and get our jet-engined legendary spiders to give us some breathing room here. There we go. That was. Let's see if I can nail the landing. No, too much, and almost. Almost nailed it. Okay. How's our production there? Fucking Gleba, can you just... What? Who? What? Where? Ultralux, the belt! The belts! Oh, Danny boy, the belts are calling. Goddamn. Oh, it's clogged up because there's stuff here. Okay, we'll have to turn the alarm off again. Can I put an alarm? I know, I'm connected here. And here's what it will do. And everything... Oh, that's an enable disable. No. Put it like... Okay, shh. There we go. And we don't need an alarm. What we do want... Yep. Taking damage, taking damage, taking damage, taking damage. Not taking damage, we are low on rockets. Okay, we have to slow down. Go on 175. Oh no, we are really low on explosives. We ran out of... What the... We ran out of landmines? How? Of course, this fucking got clogged. God damn it. See, this is why I was worried about this. This got clogged up. I know. We're working on it. We're working on it. What I can do is add this, okay? And connect it here. And read contents. And when this is above, let's say 10, you dump that here. And yeah, that's the okay. So this clears out this one in case it gets clogged up. It's an improvisation. I don't usually like to do this, but we don't really have much of a choice. Let's see if it... Yeah, see? Yep, there we go. We dumped a bunch of them. Actually, let's override stack size and make it 1. Make sure we don't dump all of them. Just 1. Okay, we got our explosives. We're doing good, we're doing good. How is our ammo production going? Going. I think we're going to need to add. Okay, I'm going to add another alarm here. Just so we can diagnose this earlier. Earlier diagnosis is important. Get your nuts checked today. No, not that. We were talking about this interface before. Every time I need to search for some signal for something, I'm like, wait, where was it? Was it here? Was it here? Was it where? Was it? Every single time, without fail. I don't even know how much is there when it's full. We have 12 tiles times 4. That's 48 times 4 because it's stacked. 48 times 4, 192. Let's say it's 100 and 100. Don't need an alarm, but do give me a go fish explosives low. Oof. Now it does mean that we are not making as many of these as we need right now, but like I said, these we have the most amount of you know, just left over. They're just all over. We have a giant belt. We have thousands of these to spare. Unlike the red rockets here, which we don't have a lot of to spare. We just have this one belt that's sneaking around here. Actually, we can have it snaking in from this side, and it's fine. I also look for the right icon for long instead of using search. I don't even remember that there's a search. And there's not a search everywhere. There's a search here, but it only searches for like specific production stuff. There's a search here in the logistics network, but you have to use it every single time you open it up. So it's kind of annoying. It's not. It's good that it's there. I like that it's there. I don't hate this menu, but something about it makes it very difficult to remember where anything is. Okay, we're starting to get more explosives here. We're keeping up with our landmines. I mean, I swear there are landmines here, but we can't see them because of all the chunks. Yeah, these are running into damage now. Okay, they're accumulating here. Once these accumulate and the red rockets are accumulating and saturated, should be good. What I want to do, I want to reduce this. Sorry, increase this to let's make it 2.9K. Since we have a lot less spare with the red rockets, I want to be I want the system to respond much faster if we have a deficit. Okay, we are providing the right amount of explosives. Where's our accumulation? It's here right now. Corner ran into some nasties. I don't like how close these chunks get to us. Do not appreciate. No sorry. Oof. Yeah, that was bad. And we haven't even increased our velocity yet. Okay, let's do some navigation check. 4 million minus 1385,000 divided by 395.38 divided by 60 divided by 60. That's 1.8 hours. Which puts us roughly on schedule, but very, very tight. What is our research doing? Stronger explosives are not going to be helpful. This research is not going to finish in enough time to be useful. I'd rather just get maybe a little bit of extra physical projectiles. Let's get that and some more lasers. This actually has a chance to finish by the time we are done. What's the status on our fish, by the way? Just out of curiosity, it should be pretty good. Okay, we got 4 hours and 8 minutes on it. It's at 79.1% freshness. The fresher the better. We were doing something before. Oh, right, Ultralux. That's right. I wanted to add an alarm here when this is 0. Ultralux Legendary Unclogged. Yikes. Okay. We got chunks coming in from both sides. Yikes. They get way too close before they get intercepted. Something TM. Climb over mount something to thing do that. What? Did you go mountain climbing, London? I was doing something. Yeah, I don't like how close these are. This is why I added more lasers, but doesn't seem to have the biggest of effects. Oof! That's what nearly crashed into us. Could, you know what? Why don't we let these ignore target lists? Got some in the middle as well. Look, we're making good time. We're making good time. So far we have lost one railgun, which is something I wasn't expecting. I was hoping to avoid that. But mostly the damage we're taking is from those landmines exploding, which is fine. That's what they're there to do. But the amount of damage we're taking here means we can't really increase our velocity at the moment. In fact, we'll probably have to slow down at some point. Yikes. What we also could do is maybe remove one line of mines here. There we go. only way to see what's going on here is to highlight it with a... What? No, no, no. Okay, we have... Now we have only one line of mines at the front. Maybe it will cause a little bit less destruction there. Okay, we're getting saturated here. We're getting accumulation here. That's good. We're not getting accumulation of explosives though. Now get used to it. We are going to hear this sound a lot. I climb through people's gardens. A lot of public paths just go through random rural lands. Is that legal? Like trespassing, but cooler. Network rail gun. Maybe network rail. What? Mines are one of the few things specifically designed for others. It's so morbid to... If you're like a landmine designer and you call the victims of your design your clients. Oh, mine and other... Okay, I got it. Sorry. Mine and others. Mine. Got it. Look, I'm not the smartest person in the world. Hey. I do love the sound of the railgun projectiles just destroying these giant asteroids. This ka-chunk. Okay, this really isn't helpful. We need to add this here. Yikes! Whoa! What the fuck? How the fuck did it get here? It's not cool. We already lost 2 railguns now. Can we grab this? This is just the sound that happens when I try to think. What, the alarms? Okay, we really have to slow down. It's at all possible that this is also a way to forward. I was hoping we wouldn't have to slow down even more, but here we are. Oof, that's a huge chunk taken off this ship. At this rate we are really going to run out of we are really going to run out of space platforms. Leave now, have fun guys, thank you for watching. You can catch the VOD on YouTube if you want to see how this ends. It might end in disaster. Oh boy. Yeah, we really needed that extra explosive damage. It's critical. Okay, let's double check speed. 4 million minus 1651 divided by 374.65. It's 4. Divided by 60. Divided by 60. Yeah, that puts us behind schedule. Like 20 minutes. I really would have liked to have seen a replay of how we took the damage here. How did an asteroid get here? Of all places. Skipped all of these and got here. Okay. There's a nice halo of explosions going on, so we're not running into big asteroids anymore. There's a nice red mist of destroyed small Prometheum asteroids. Could we maybe have benefited from another railgun pointing diagonally towards over there? I could put another one here. I don't know how effective that would be though. If we have another railgun shooting forward through here to these large, huge asteroids, it will pulverize things along the way as well. And this, we actually don't really need that here. Okay, let's give this a try. The ammunition, and it needs to be here. One reason I don't like to do this while in flight in the asteroid field, because you can't see shit. I'm hoping that having an extra railgun shot through here will help pulverize things on this side a little better. Okay, let's take this and flip it over here. Let's take all of this. And flip it over here. Now, making ourselves slightly wider by one tile does slow us down. Holy shit, this one took so much damage. Can I just remove this one? And we'll put the damaged one. Don't have room for this. Oh, put it here. There we go. There's the damaged one. I'm gonna put it here until it's fixed. This is one way to fix things on the fly here. Instead of letting a damaged one sit here, replace it with a new one. Let the damaged one be repaired at the back. Can I read damage from this? No. That may set up an alarm that tells me when this is fully fixed, repaired. Some extra walls here, just in case. Because we have seen that some of these asteroids do manage to sneak in on us in weird positions. Okay, what's our speed right now? 4 million minus 1797,000 divided by 364.63 divided by 60. That's 100 minutes, which puts us quite behind schedule, but not not the end of the world. We could maybe increase our velocity a wee bit. Maybe we can get away with this. I'm not sure, we'll try. Just to keep our speed a little bit upper, a little bit more up. I have a feeling that this extra pulverizer is doing a good job for us. Let's see how it handles this extra velocity though. Okay, lasers are doing a good job destroying the small chunks. They do manage to reach the minefield though, the mine line. We haven't saved in a while. Should probably do that. Let's go on with this. We are about to hit halfway through the system edge. Okay. Yeah, the corners are the big problem here. That's where our most of our problems are going to be lying. And the hardest thing to defend effectively. The front is relatively secure because anything that these railguns shoot just gets pulverized along the way. And anything in between as well, anything behind it as well. It's these damn corners that are the problem. That's where we get all these leftover chunks. Oh, that's a lot of chunks. Lasers, please save us. This is very much too close to for comfort. Not comfortable here. But we do have our explosives here. Let's say this is minus 3.7. Okay. Keep getting interrupted while I'm setting things up. It's intense. Look at the big holes that we are getting here. How is our this production? We're good. So we are making space platforms along the way here, as well as landmines to replace the ones being destroyed at the front. Okay, let's check time to destination. 1 million minus 1,890,000 divided by 384.7675 divided by 60. That's 91 minutes. Okay. We're behind schedule, but not by much. We can maintain this velocity. If this can be maintained, we are good. In fact, since I suspect things are going to get even worse later on, I'm going to... Actually, can I... Okay, this is... yeah, we can increase speed. We really can be increasing our velocity here. I wanted to draw a line here. Yeah, we can move one of these. We can put this here. Connect it here. Let's turn it off though. I don't want it to start transmitting until we switch over. C is going to be 175. Going to stop substituting C here. Connect this to this, and we are going to activate this. Okay, so we had a bit of a slowdown, but now we're back. Maybe too much back? No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. This is the control signal for our velocity. I just moved it here so we can control it from here rather than from all the way back there. So that I don't have to move the screen all the time. Give this maybe 180, give it a little bit of oomph. Time to destination 4 million minus 1.9. Let's wait for the velocity speed to equalize. Okay, 1968 divided by 388.35 0 divided by 60. Okay, 87 minutes. This doesn't save us a lot. Okay, we have to slow down. How is our turret here? Is it finished? It's fixed? Almost, almost. It's still being repaired. This one is prioritized. Okay, so let it get repaired there. Let's try and go back to 175 where we were somewhat stable. What's up with our science production? Blue science. Damn you, blue science. Who's fucking up on us? Aren't you? Okay. And nothing I intend to do about it now. I have to keep my eye on this. Okay, we are halfway through. Let's give it a save. Halfway to Shattered Planet. I believe our velocity should be increasing automatically now. Oh, it already did, probably. It's only slightly, so... Destination 4 million minus 2039,000 divided by 384.75 divided by 60. It's 84 minutes. Which is behind schedule, but not by much. It seems like this got a lot of upgrades the half hour I've been gone. Pew 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 boom. What do you mean? So, it was always like this. I just fiddled with the design a little bit, but yeah. See, what happens is, the more dense, what I suspect is, the more dense the huge asteroids are, the more the railguns are shooting, and the railguns destroy anything in their path, so they help pulverize things a little better. I suspect that's what's happening. So this configuration is better for the deeper we go. Now, it is probably going to change because we are going to get a lot more promethium out of this. And promethium asteroids, they have double the base health of the other asteroids. With the huge asteroids, it doesn't matter because the railguns one-shot them anyway. But with the big promethium asteroids, that's a different thing because these require explosives to kill, and I would have liked to have at least a couple more explosive damage upgrades. I think that would have made our path here much easier. We still probably would have had to slow down when we reached this point. And deeper, but we would have gotten here a little easier. What's our losses situation, by the way? We still have 3 legendary railguns to spare. 4, in fact, if we don't count this one. So that's not bad. We only lost 2 so far, which is Admittedly, a lot more than I wanted to lose. But it's still not the end of the world. Hey, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Stop. Looks like it destroys it a lot faster, at least. Also keep in mind we lowered velocity. Since we lowered our velocity a little bit, it means we are handling the damage the DPS much better. Okay, how are we doing on materials? Explosives good. Ammo good. Everything here is good. Is this thing clogged up again? No, looks like we're doing good. Oh, this is clogging up though. That is not good. Okay, since this area is actually not that critical for our defenses, what I'm going to do is remove this, put this here. In fact, 3 of those can go here. And now we can have 3 of these dumping stuff into space. There we go. Now we're keeping up. This output is not getting clogged up. It does mean that we are obscuring some of our items here, but it's fine. Yo, what? Oof, that's a big chunk that got destroyed there. Yeah, these chunks are... Oh, sorry. These chunks are getting really close. Sorry, I'm getting burpy here. What is the velocity of an unladen spaceship, though? Doesn't matter how much weight the ship carries is irrelevant to its velocity in this specific game. Mostly what determines the velocity of the ship is the amount of engines, the quality of the engines, and the width of the ship. So it doesn't matter that the ship is long and big and heavy. What matters is how wide it is. Hence why before when I switched this thing here from this configuration to here, I expanded the size of the ship on this side in one tile and on this side by 1 tile. So that actually reduced our overall speed. I don't know why the game behaves this way. This is like... It behaves like the game has like wind resistance, but nah. So size and weight doesn't matter, gotcha. Yeah. It's not the size, it's the girth. This fucking game, man. Yeah, it's weird. I'm suspecting the reason they did it is because in order to balance like certain aspects of the game, like the economy of collecting asteroids, but I'm not sure. I haven't really given this much thought. I just saw that this is the like width is how it makes ship fat. I don't know. I don't know. We used to think it was like thrust versus weight. That was the equation. I don't know if the weight even matters in this game, to be honest. I think it does somewhat. It does, like when some of these platforms get destroyed, it does shift our weight a little bit as before they get rebuilt. we can look here. And it does, I think, change our velocity a little bit, but it's... I'm not sure what the calculation is here. But if I add one tile to the side here, watch the velocity right now here, the speed. Boop. There we go, immediately stops to drop. Why? I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, what I do need is an alarm. I need a couple of alarms here. Yikes, fucking yikes. Yeah, we are... This is not good. Oh, go slower, please and thank you. At least until I figure out this stuff here. Okay, I'm going to go with this. Read and hold. And this will tell us when landmines are below. Okay. Make it 1.9k. Thank you very much. And this will alert me when space platform, let's say below 1.7k. Go fish space platform low. Go fish landmines low. Now we could possibly mitigate that by removing the landmines here, but that just means that these railgun turrets are going to start taking the damage, the errant asteroids that are going to reach us. It does mean that these lasers will be able to take active part in the defenses here at the front, but I don't know, I don't want to rely on that. I'd rather have the landmines. They're more expensive, way more expensive actually, because we constantly have to replace them, but yeah, they're effective. And also, if they get destroyed, and there are chunks that get here, the lasers can still shoot them, so we can get the best of both worlds. Okay, time to destination. 4 million minus 2269000 divided by 364.63 divided by 60. 79 minutes. No. That puts us way behind schedule. And we will probably have to lower more speed. Oof. Okay, let's give it a save here. Also, take a minute of quiet time here on Novice. Let's hang out with the spiders. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. We can keep track of the goldfish from the outside here. This is time to hydrate. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I believe the project will be a success. The only question is how much... Whoa, that was a big chunk that was taken out of there. The only question is how much damage we'll be taking along the way. And how much time will it take us? I do believe we're... it will take us a little over 3 hours. Because I don't see us increasing our velocity anytime soon. We are already... we're already borderline as it is. We're taking the odd damage here and there. Hopefully, cross your Ethernet cables as we get more promethium chunks. Maybe the equation will be a little bit different. I don't know. I'm not sure. It might even be worse because we'll start maybe shooting more rockets. Because we need 3 rockets to destroy a big promethium chunk. Big promethium asteroids rather than 2 for the regular ones. So we might run out of explosives, so we'll have to slow down even more. Nope, there's a big chunk of the center there. But as long as we only lose space platforms and landmines, we should be good. Ooh. We're losing big chunks there. It is like watching fireworks a little bit, right? Can be quite hypnotic. Is anything important? No, I'm good. I love the sound of the asteroid getting pulverized by the railguns. This would be very good ASMR if it wasn't for all the alarms. I wanted to try and find a way to disable the alarms for these landmines. There's no option for it. I remember in my first playthrough of the game, way back when, like a few years ago, I used landmines to help defend against the biters. Of course, back then I didn't know how pollution works, so I just polluted everywhere and they kept attacking me all the time. And I just used landmines and it was insane. It was just constant alarms all the time. It was very annoying. I had a similar experience with Gleba. That damn Gleba. And before I understood how pollution works on Gleba with the spores and everything, I just kept getting attacked all the time. And I didn't really know how to set up the defenses there. figured it out eventually. Hence why we have a lot more quiet Gleba nowadays. Because we have artillery and we are keeping our pollution mitigated and controlled. The only thing annoying about Gleba now is that occasionally we do get a bunch. Yeah, this exact thing. The bunch of these just hatch, but usually they don't do damage because our defenses are robust. We just get like a non-alarming alarm. We get a silent notification here rather than a brrrr alarm. Oh, sorry. I went to sleep late last night for some reason. Couldn't get to sleep early. Tried. Didn't work. Ended up watching like an episode of Star Trek TNG. That means my body's tired and I'm like, I want to sleep. And well, I tried to go to sleep early yesterday and it didn't work. You didn't want to sleep. And now we're tired. See? It's your fault, not mine. I did my thing. I put sleep on the schedule. I put my ass in bed. That's it. That's my responsibility. Everything else is the brain and the body. It's your problem. I did my part. Okay, time to destination. 4 million minus 243500 divided by not by 60 by 364.69. Nice. Divided by 60, 71 minutes. Okay. Beyond schedule, but not by much. But not the worst. I take the full blame for this. Why? Why? It's not your fault, Einstein. It's the fault of my defective brain. Just go, you know, you sit around, you're all tired, you're like, oh, I gotta sleep. Ugh. And then you go to bed, you get curled up, you're like, I'm gonna go to sleep. Boom. What was the name of that actor from that movie? Fuck no. This doesn't fucking stop all the time. Just the noise. Remember that thing in the song, the thing with the guitar, with the how did that solo go? Just go to sleep, you asshole. Okay, we're doing good. Actually, I find that like Factorio does help me sleep in some way because when I have trouble sleeping, sometimes I'll just try and think about designs in my brain for problems in Factorio, and just that act of making my brain being busy doing a task just makes me tired and just go to sleep, just fall asleep. So I have to find things for my brain to do, like it's like when you take a kid to work and, it's a boring adult place. It's not a place that's entertaining for a kid, so you have to find things for them to do. Like random tasks. Go and do something. Go water the plants or something. That's what I need to do with my brain. Just gives idiotic tasks to solve. So it leaves me alone. Okay. Things are getting very Prometheum-y here. I don't know if you've noticed, but it gets very red. So this is where we are right now, at 2.5 kilometers out of the solar system. And yeah, huge Prometheum chunks going up, everything else going down. See, the front gets very pulverized very easily. As soon as we get to the edges, that's where our problems begin. Maybe I can get this to be out front, maybe? So it wastes less time on these asteroids, and it's... I don't know. They should all be front-facing, or it's very... One of the problem with this is it's very difficult to, like, learn where the problem is. Oh, the Ultralux got unclogged. So let's release this thing. Come on. Get unclogified. There we go. Now it's going. Shh. Tranquilo, tranquilo. So it's very difficult to measure whether this facing forward would be better than this facing diagonally. Because I'm not, most of the times I'm not even sure where it's aiming and where it's shooting and where it's not shooting. It does seem to be prioritizing asteroids that are here. Like I don't very often see it shooting at asteroids over there. It might be beneficial not to even deal with those, you know, just so they don't create chunks for us. Could squeeze this in right like so. It's not going to be a problem. Let's see if this side of the ship gets into better situations than this side of the ship. overall. Yikes. These are getting very close. I think this is actually worse. We're getting a lot more hits on this side. Maybe even more than we did before. Yeah, it's very hard for me to tell. We can turn this like so. No, that's not. That's a bad idea. Terrible idea, in fact, because it would have shot this one. Okay, so this side is a lot more front-facing. Let's remove these lines. Hoping this angle isn't a big weakness for us now. Okay. My hope is that now that this is sharing targets with these guys, that these guys will take all the central targets, and this one will be more concentrated on this area. Oh, we are running low on... Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to undo all of this. There we go. In fact, I might even undo this. Because this change didn't really seem to have done much. We are running low on space platforms. We got the materials for it. Well, there's one thing we could do. We can go like this. Have this drop here. Go like this. Alright. Hear me out. This goes here, now we have more faster input. Keep in mind, we still have plenty, so we're not low on these just yet. This is a preliminary alarm. See if we are keeping up with the output here. Now that I've added more inserters. What I can do is maybe it can be like so. And then one of you can be either. It needs another inserter in order to keep up with demand. Can I split this over here somehow? I can split this here. Transfer it. I don't think if I can get this belt to split up and come in from this side as well, so we can have input on both sides of this thing. And, look at that, we are giving up. No alarm anymore. It's worked, it worked. Now, it's maybe a problem for our railgun ammo. But it's also a problem for future me. Present me has other problems. Time to destination. 4 million minus 2735000 divided by 364.66 divided by 60. It's 57 minutes. Sorry, getting burpy here. If we are able to maintain this velocity, we'll be behind schedule, but not by much. What was my time on... I posted on the Discord the test that I did on my other playthrough. I don't remember what the time was. It was under 3 hours. Why don't I use search? I found a typo I made a while back. Great. Scroll. Did I not post how much it... Okay, there we go. Total time from Novice to Shuttle Planet, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Yeah, I was able to maintain better speed with that design. Now this is a better design what we have right now than what I used there, but what it is not better at, what it did have on this playthrough is much better explosive damage. Yeah, this is going to take way too long. We could. Well, what could we do to help? Well, none of this can really help us anymore. Good damage, regain shooting speed, nigh. There's some plastic productivity and steel productivity as well. It's not going to be helpful for this flight, but for this journey, this odyssey, if you will. Now, one thing I'm not worried about is the way back. That would be pretty easy. All we have to do is lower down our velocity and just slowly go back home. We don't have to go fast home. We just have to go fast towards the shattered planet. Okay. Production has increased for our space platform, so let's see if we can get away with just a little teensy weensy weensy more velocity. Just a little bit. See how comfortable we are at that velocity. It's mostly red now. This is. If we were collecting Promethium, this would be really nice here. But we're not. It's not needed. We're collecting Promethium elsewhere. This is the Prometheus one, our Promethium collector, on its way back to Nauvis with an almost full complement of Promethium. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot. How are we keeping up with production? Okay, yeah. We can't even afford this tiny, teensy, itsy bitsy little increase in velocity. Even that is a little too much for us at the moment. I'm supposing one thing we could do is maybe remove some of this space platform we are not using. Phoebus. Can't see shit. Yeah, we're running low on space platforms. Okay. The landmine. What I'm trying to achieve here is to make sure that our landmines don't destroy. Oh, we had. Oh. Now that's not. That was not good. We had space platforms ahead of the landmines. Hence why we are destroying extra of those, because they get destroyed by the landmines exploding. Okay, hopefully now that we've removed some of these, we won't get destroyed as much. And this also means that these space platforms are going to be... Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, the reason we do want some of these space platforms around is because we want them to get rebuilt quickly. And that can't happen when you don't have the space platforms connected to it, to them. Okay, let's do something similar here. Connect this. Also, there's a gap here in our minefield. There we go. Yeah, okay, so that destroys less space platforms, while still allowing us to rebuild our landmines very quickly. Whew. Yeah, just making sure we don't have any unexpected things here. Okay, we are almost at 3 million kilometers. Shimboy. I wonder if we could do like double layer of landmines or something. Maybe that'll be more helpful. It's very difficult to know. We don't really have enough data to know exactly what's more effective than another thing. I'm just making guesses here and hoping for the best. Okay, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Time to destination. We are 4 million minus 2922000 divided by 364.87 divided by 60. 49 minutes to destination. Whew. Yeah, that puts us 20 minutes behind schedule. We'll make it. We'll do this. This is the last one. This is the last mission we have. The last endeavor. Let's fight. The last dance. What are we missing now? Again with the blue friggin' science. Well, we're doing okay on landmines and on space platforms. Let's try. Now that we've reshaped our front, let's try this extra velocity here again. See if we can shave off a few minutes from our time. Oh boy. And now we're good. Okay. There's a bit of a wave there, but seems to have gone by till the next big wave. I didn't check up on the lasers. Yeah, we don't have a lot of lasers that can reach the front here. I mean, when I say that, but there's like a whole bunch of them lasering away. So maybe we do have enough. Okay, let's recalculate time to destination with our new velocity. 4 million minus 298,000 divided by 3699.28 divided by 6, not by 9, by 60, 46 minutes. Which puts us 20 minutes behind schedule. So that wasn't a big improvement. Okay, let's have a quiet break here for a second. Hang out with the robots. Zip zoop meep morp. Okay, so far, as long as it's just landmines, we are good. Yeah, we're mostly getting hit in the corners. If we had a couple more explosive damage upgrades, I believe this could have gone much better. Uh-oh. Someone's up. Limiter kicked in. Yeah. Red rocket ammunition is low. So it's 150. What's your problem? Iron is a problem? Oh, the irony. Wait, how is iron? Are we not filling this on both sides of the belt? We are not. We can fix that. Hold up. Got this. I got this. We go like this. We go like this. Yeah, and Bob's your uncle. Assuming this isn't ruining everything. Oh, hold on. Okay, this one ends here, and this one goes here, and then gets... Okay. Just double checking that we're not ruining any shared belt situation here. Okay, these are keeping up. Yeah, this is why you put the alarms there. Get yourself An early warning when things are going to shit the bed. You want to know it sooner rather than later. Let's try and go back to 155. Just so you know what the numbers mean, 155 here means that it's out of 300. That's half the about half the input of consumption of fuel. See, each engine has a maximum consumption of 300 fuel and 300 oxidizer. The limiter limits that to right now to 155. So that's a little over half the maximum speed for this ship. No, maximum thrust, I should say, not maximum speed, because they're not the same thing. You have diminishing returns as you go up in thrust. It's not like if I increase this to 300, we'll suddenly go at 600 kilometers per second. No, that's not what's going to happen. The maximum is at about 500 kilometers per second for this ship. Okay. Time to destination. 4 million minus 3092000 divided by 60 divided by 369.33. 40 minutes. 41 minutes, actually. Still behind schedule, but we didn't lose much for that to that slowdown. Just about a minute. Problem is, we are taking a lot of damage on these. Losing a lot of these landmines. We're still keeping up with the production though, so it's not that bad. Fish to the young, yes, say so, Plebsnucks. How's it going? We are in the thick of it, as you can see. This is intense. Oh, I haven't checked on our fish in a long time. It is now. Fishy fish is at 54.7% freshness. Remaining time 2 hours 52 minutes. It's pretty good. Oof. I mean, so far we're mostly losing landmines and space platforms, which are the replacement for which we are keeping up with. So we are good at this velocity. Shall we be cheeky and try to get away with more? You know, we're at the last 1,000,000 kilometers. It's a bit cheeky. 60. Hopefully, this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Let's save because I'm frightened. I'm trepidatious. It's okay, we're not taking major damage yet. We seem to be getting away with this speed. Let's calculate time to destination. 4 million minus 3154000 divided by 373.54 kilometers per second divided by 60. We have 37 minutes, about almost 38 minutes. Let's round it up. Oh boy. Assuming we can maintain this velocity and not get completely maddened by the constant sound of alarms. Yeah, this is not one of those streams you watch to go to sleep to, unless you're very weird. I'm not judging. If this makes you, if this gets you to sleep, enjoy yourself. Sleep, little baby, on a something. I don't know any lullabies. Why not? It's ASMR. No, because the alarms are like. Can barely hear them. Okay, good stuff. I mean, they look pretty loud on the equalizer here that I see in front of me for the stream. And I do find myself needing a break every now and again to just go hang out with the robots. And watch this thing from afar in a calm, silent manner. Can you hear the robot sound? It's doing beep boop. Okay, is everything okay? We're still good. Also, I may have fallen asleep on my couch once while listening to the stream. You do have a very soothing voice too. No, I've told you many times. I watch my own streams to fall asleep. Because it's so boring to me. Because I already know what happens. You know. Oh no. Go back to slower speed. Alright, did we lose anything? I don't think we lost one. We just had one damaged. Shit, did we lose? No, it was damaged. Ooh, very damaged. Okay, let's just take this one. Replace it with that one. No, why are you replacing it with an injured one? Give me the good... Okay, come on, find the thing, will ya? Okay, there we go. Let's put this right here at the back. It's a better position. How many do we have left? 3 more. Oh boy. Not including the injured one, which we are repairing. have lowered our velocity by quite a bit. We lowered our thrust, in fact. Hopefully this is... it was a bit of a heart attack inducing. We were just talking about how calming this stream is, and I nearly have a heart attack. God damn it. 4 million minus 3250 divided by 364.88 divided by 60, 34 minutes to destination. We are 23 minutes behind schedule now. Oh boy. Like, what? Will we reach the end today? Yes. I'm not, that's when I'm referring to behind or ahead of schedule, I'm talking about my dinner time. So right now we are finishing this 24 minutes behind the scheduled stream end. It's a bit wonky because I did start like a few minutes early, so calculation is a bit weird. That's what that's what I was thinking. That's what it was thinking. Yes, I figured out what you're trying to say. I figured out what you were thinking. Yeah, like the I really enjoyed watching the Quest for Glory streams, because they were also usually very calming and you know. I used to be very like I used to very cringe a lot at watching myself stream. Yeah, I got over it. It's actually really beneficial. It helped me a lot with being comfortable on stream. Just re-watching myself and all my dumb mistakes. Okay. We're okay. Yeah, these chunks are getting very close. If we had more explosive damage, I'm confident that we could have gotten this much. We could have actually have been finished by now, because I would have been able to travel at much higher velocities for longer. Because just by being able to pulverize everything ahead of us much better. Yikes. Oh, there's a chunk missing here. Okay, there we go. There's so much gunk on here that it's you can only see the damage when you are in you know, map view, and even then now it's full of alarms and stuff, so it gets even more annoying. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end. Thus ends the chapter of our engineer in the land of Factorio. He mined coal and stone and iron and copper with his bare hands, and now he commands vast spaceships, an army of giant spider robots, and an interstellar empire of material acquisition. That's not how Jim Morrison sings it. I'll be honest, I never really got the Doors. I tried to listen to it. It's not. I don't know. Never got into it. I know a lot of people of our age group are really into it, especially the nerds. But no, they're adorable. Yes. Hashtag nerd. Yeah, there are a lot of bands that I should be into, but I'm not. Like Led Zeppelin, I don't hate them, but I've never really gotten into their stuff, which is weird because I got into other bands that are kind of in the same, genre and were inspired by Led Zeppelin. So very odd. Pink Floyd as well. Like I like alternative rock music, but Pink Floyd, nah, never. Kind of like, yeah. Stairway to Heaven is a hit. I'm not talking about the hits. The hits you hear on the radio, you know them. It's okay. You like them, you don't like them. I'm talking about getting into like the band, listening to their albums and stuff. I tried, but didn't quite get into this. Didn't quite get into it. I don't know why. Yeah, Pink Floyd. I mean, I listened to The Wall because I liked the song The Wall. That was the big hit back in the 80s, 90s. But I tried to listen to the rest of the album. I bugged my brother for weeks to get him to make me a copy of a cassette tape of the album, The Wall. And I listened to it, and I listened to it again, and I listened to it again. And honestly, I can't even remember one song of it. I didn't like any of it. I tried so hard. I was like, no, it's Pink Floyd. It's good. I have to like it. Something is wrong with me if I don't like it. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I just don't like it, and that's it. It's fine. Then every dumbass in my generation that I told that I'm not into Pink Floyd. They're like, what? But the thing is, the boy will just explode my brain. I was like, no, it didn't explode my brain. It was just okay. Dark Side of the Moon is a fantastic album all the way through. For you, maybe. For me, no, I might. Just completely not into it. I don't know why. Like, to me, like Pink Floyd is like, to my tastes. Again, it's not a generalized opinion. It's just to my taste. It is the same like when you have like one-hit wonder bands. They have like one big hit that you really like, and then you listen to the rest of their stuff, and you're like, that's not as good. I like that one good song, but everything else is like reported. Yeah. So look, what can I do? And look, I'm into. I read the Lord of the Rings. I'm into fantasy stuff. Why do I not like Led Zeppelin? I don't know. I should. It's the jam, right? I like Uriah Heep. How the fuck do I not like Led Zeppelin? I don't know. And Uriah Heep is also like, I don't like all of the stuff, like a bunch of stuff here and there. A bunch of the songs are really nice. I like to listen to them over and over again, but I'm also not like super into it. I don't know why. I do usually like a little heavier, heavier rock music. I like the Scorpions. I have like a whole bunch of their albums all throughout up to. I bought all of their albums up to the late 90s or something, including their first one, which was a bit more like Led Zeppelin, and I actually liked it. It was a bit more psychedelic, less, you know, hard rock. Yeah, I like Dire Straits. They're like a big 70s, you know, classic rock band. And I also got into the Mark Knopfler solo albums that came after Dire Straits. Those were really good. Now, that's like a band I got into, you know. I bought a bunch of albums, I know a lot of their songs. I like the obscure stuff that not everybody knows, stuff that doesn't get on the radio, you know. Get into a band. But there are a lot of bands just did not get into. Black Sabbath as well. You know, I'm a metalhead. You'd think I'd be into Black Sabbath. No. No, I might. Yeah. Sure, I know a couple of their songs and I like them, but I didn't get into the band. Alright, time to destination. We are at 4 million minus 3445000 divided by 364.9 divided by 60. We are at 25 minutes from destination. And we are... yeah, we are 2 minutes away from end of schedule. So we are 25 minutes behind, 23 minutes behind schedule. That's 25 in total, if we include the 3 minutes, well, 3 minutes intro for the stream. Let's not include that, right? We'll include just the time. Boy. But we're doing pretty well at this velocity. What's our thingy? We are at 150. So that's half thrust right now. And we're not taking any major damage, only losing landmines. And we've had the presence of mind to talk about bands that don't exist anymore. These guys are like 80 years old now. They're out of it. All right. Let's make sure we hydrate. Okay, we should be at like the peak of yeah, just getting close to the peak of a huge Prometheum asteroid spawning. We're getting there. Yo, what? Oh, we are running out of space platform. Oh, so we're running out. We are using more than we are making. Is it an input issue? No. It's an output issue. We are using too many of them. We're going to have to slow down. This pains me. This pains me. I don't want to do this. We are so close. We can test the crunchiness of the Prometheum in our teeth. We're so close. Let's see if we are accumulating now. Yikes, we are not. Oh, we are accumulating. We have accumulation. Yeah, we're getting way too many of these at a given moment. We may need to slow down even more. Okay, time to destination. 4 million divided by D5 18000. No, not divided, minus. God damn it. 4 million minus 352000 divided by 355.52 divided by 60, 22 minutes. Okay, we do have some accumulation. No, we don't have accumulation. May have to slow down even more. Just taking in way too much damage. I should add. We're wasting a lot of rockets on this area here. Maybe we can add more rocket launchers on this side. If we add one of these here, it's possible that it will intercept these before these guys, and therefore their attention will be better served at the front. But I'm guessing it is not something I'm sure of. Okay, we're still losing these. I do believe we'll be able to make it though. Okay, let's turn off this alarm. Where is it? Let's change you to 1K. Before we really have to slow down. Because there's nothing we can do right now to improve our productivity here. Actually, there may be... No. Oh, here's what we might be able to do. We could take this. Okay, this is a bit convoluted, but I think it can work. We go full spaghetti, okay? Here's my thinking. We continue this belt with the steel and the coils. Continue it over here. Turn it there, and then make it go back from here, and then here, and then we'll have 2 more inserters available. I think we can make this work. This can work. This is... this is foolish, but it will work. We need to do this. Then we go like so. Shit. What now? Oh, okay, that's never mind. That's just the limiter. Because we cut off this belt, the limiter kicked in for a second. And now we go like this, our limiter will kick in again. And then we go like this. We can change this to here. Put this here. Yeah, baby. Groovy. No, we're working full time. Yeah. It works! The spaghetti god has spoken, and it works. I'm a genius, I am a genius. You are looking at magnificence, group. You are looking at beauty. You are looking at success. You are looking at achievement. We are under 400,000 kilometers from the shattered planet. This is us right now. We are bringing our legendary fish. Where is it? There you go. Taking it out for a swim. It's only 47.3% fresh now, but it's still a long time to go. Still got time. And we are pulverizing asteroids along the way. How long is that chip? Very cool. I do like the smoke effect. It is very long. It is. I tried to make it look like a fish, but we have width requirements that are a problem. So yeah, it ends up looking penisy. Look, it's the goal of the ship is to get in there. It's supposed to penetrate the asteroid field. It's not my fault that nature made that the shape. Not as long as the Spaceballs one, though. Yeah. Look, I didn't want to say it. No, we're fully aware. If you watch, I think Doshington, or maybe one of the other YouTubers who do Factorio, actually makes all their ships. So one of those makes all their ships with like 2 big balls here. Specifically to emphasize the penisness of the ship. Alright, so far we are grinding through our landmines, but oh, look at that, we have accumulation of space platforms. It works. The spaghetti works. We've spaghettified a solution. It even shoots from the front. It also shoots from the sides and everything, but details. I don't know. We could try. I set it up so that the fish is expelled from here. I could try and maybe spaghettify this thing all the way to the front to shoot it out the front. From the tip. Yes, from the tip. It's just the tip. Okay, time to destination. We are at 4 million minus 3680,000 divided by 355.47 kilometers per second divided by 60. It's 15 minutes. Yo. Dude, just going. No, okay, we're good. For a second I thought the damage was reaching our railguns. Ooh. So how long is the trip this time? We are going to be about 3 hours and 25 minutes. Give or take. Now, in the example I posted on Discord is from a different playthrough where we have better damage upgrades, and I think that was the deciding factor in how well we handle this pulverization of giant asteroids. I mean, look at them. Look at the bigness. Oh, look at that! We fully repaired our damaged railgun turret. How many do we have left? We have 4. We started out with 6. We only lost 2. You know, I wasn't happy about that at the start because we lost them pretty early on. But you know what? Getting all the way over here, only losing 2 of these? Not bad, not bad at all. I still don't understand why they'd put that place there if the players are not supposed to go there. Do they not know their playbase? I don't... see, the thing is... this thing is based... I don't know if you saw in the Discord. I think there was a... Yeah, I think Darth Washington played the... the mod that this DLC is based on is way bigger in terms of places you can go and stuff you can do. So my thinking is that there was something to be here. I don't know. Maybe it was cut for, you know, for time. Maybe they just couldn't figure out. Maybe they're saving it for later. I don't know. But right now, it's a complete mystery as to why that thing is even there. Why is there a shattered planet over there? There's a lot of, you know, bare theories as to the lore of this, because there's zero information. Some say the engineer originated from this planet. Some say the engineer actually blew up this planet. Must be a reason to plan it. I'm shattered. Both make sense, yeah. No, I think, listen, the lore in this game is not important. It's not... Like, everything is a backdrop for the puzzle that is this game. All the lore behind it is just like, why waste everyone's time with this nonsense? It's not that important. This is such a gameplay-heavy video game. There's no story, there's no reason, there's no excuse. They're just like, oh, you crashed down on a planet, build a spaceship. Okay, that's the premise. Where do you go from there? I don't know. Is there a culture of engineers somewhere? I don't know. Is there like a race? Is the engineer even human? We don't know. Maybe just like giant robot spiders. We have no idea. Okay, we are getting there. We are getting there. We're still at 355.5 kilometers per second, which is pretty high velocity for this location, you know. I'm constantly disappointed that we have to lower our velocity, but honestly, we're doing really good. This is a pretty good design. Okay, 4 million minus 3778000 divided by 355.48 divided by 60. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. This ship will arrive at its destination in 10 minutes. Next station, Shattered Planet. Please make sure you do not leave any of your personal belongings on the ship. Make room for alighting passengers before boarding. Hey, Barry. Story of my life. Crashed here on Earth, but I have no clue how to build a spaceship and escape. You just need to make sure you have a towel and then hitchhike out of here. When a bunch of construction workers, bureaucrats, come here to destroy this planet. Because it's in the way. Ah, 42. Get it? Ah, I just made a Hitchhiker's Guide reference. The numbers, they. All right, last 200,000 kilometers. You told the 42 joke to someone who just turned 42. Oh no. Do you know what happened when I turned 42? Mm-hmm. Do you want to hear about that? Mm-hmm. I had cake. It was tasty. Chocolate. Turn into a pumpkin? No. Gift chocolate cake. Only one birthday. You lost your opportunity. You have to wait another year almost. This nonsense. This is so much. I got no cake for birthday. No one give group cake. Why nobody give group cake? In Poland, we only get potato for birthday. I'll send you some cake next year. Okay, we're doing okay. How is our... okay, we are not accumulating these anymore. We are spending them. But that's not a problem. You know what? I believe we can make... I just said I believe we can increase our velocity for like the last dash, but look at how many of these we are getting destroyed every second. Oh, we're taking damage. Oh no, we didn't. Oh no, we didn't. I thought this wave would hit our railguns really hard, but it in fact did not manage to do so. Okay. Getting close to the last 100,000 kilometers. That's where the asteroids will be at their thickest. What? Yeah, we are getting low on the space platforms. We have to slow down a little bit. Otherwise, we probably will not be making it, because, yeah, we're losing these way too fast right now. Let's see if we have accumulation. No accumulation so far. Hopefully we can replenish this often enough that we actually make it to the end. Oh, wait, we do have accumulation now. Okay. But we did have to slow down. So, let's recalculate time to destination. No, 388. 3 or million minus 388.500 divided by 2. We good. 345.25 divided by 60. 5 minutes and a half. Okay, we are 22 minutes behind schedule. And we will be... Yeah, well, I suppose we can take the risk of taking some more damage and make some more better time, but you know what? We're already behind schedule. I'm already not eating dinner right now. So let's give it a good go. 100,000 kilometers to go. Let's go, baby. There we go. We are at the maximum for huge Promethean asteroids spawning, and now we're actually getting a little bit of a reduction of these. I'm not sure if the graph is just lying to us, but it does say that it's spawning them less often. I don't believe that it does. I think this is just a weird glitch of the graph. Yeah, because we're still taking as much damage as we did before. So it seems. Okay, 85,000 kilometers. 80,000 kilometers to go. We're doing it. We are doing it. Okay. Let's get our fish ready. You only need to activate this and fish will go on its way. Ooh, 70,000 kilometers to go. Oh boy. I think maybe we're actually taking less damage than we did before. Still taking damage, but oh, we did actually lower velocity though. So maybe that's what's causing us 60,000 kilometers. Okay, we are taking a lot of damage in this. We're still taking damage. There's no escaping it. But we are at a little under half of our maximum velocity. Maximum thrust, sorry, not velocity, maximum thrust. Don't lose some more of these now. Just as we've arrived. 50,000 kilometers left. 45,000 kilometers left. Oh boy. We're doing it. We're doing it. I was about to say you should calculate time to destination, but we're like... we're almost there. Ooh, baby. I may not have been alive for the moon landing, but at least I was here to experience this. It is one small flip of the flipper, or one fish, one A giant lip or Fishkind. At least I think that's what the fish would say, but it will probably just go. $15,000 to go. 14, 13, 12,000 kilometers to go. 11,000 kilometers to go. 10, 20, no, 20. Oh, never mind, it's 20,000 kilometers to go. My numbers are not good. Okay. Now it's 15,000 kilometers to go. $13, 12, 11, 10. Save right here. Because I need to catch the save right as we finish, so we have the time. 7,000 kilometers to go. 6, 5, 4, 3,000 kilometers to go. 2,000 kilometers to go. 1,000 kilometers to go, and we've arrived. Arrived at Shattered Planet. Okay. We launched at playtime 156 hours, 50 minutes and 25 seconds. We've arrived 159. So 3 hours and 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Not bad at all. Now what? Now we slow down, take our time, take a chill pill, relax. We are safe here. This is a safe space. Our ship can stay here for quite a long time. There we go. Look at the beauty. Look at the calmness. Still have to pulverize these things. Real hard, but there we go. Nice and calm and easy. Look at the calmness. Still waiting for our speed to go down. We want to be in position before the fish goes to swim. There we go. 15 kilometers per second. 14, 13, 12, 11. One small flap for fish. One giant lip in the air for Fishkind. I'm translating what the fish is saying. Okay, now when we slow down, can we? There we go. Full stop. Full stop. Full stop. Hammer time. Okay, and now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let the fish fly. Fly, you beautiful fish. We haven't named the fish. Finn Armstrong. Yes, Finn Armstrong. Go. Fly. Fly, you beautiful thing. Go. Swim in the space. Be merry and free. Eat asteroids or something. Go. And it fades into the darkness. Goodbye, Finn Armstrong. Make your species proud. You are legendary. It looked like the it looked like the grabby arm grabbed it. I was like, no, you're going back with me. And that's it. Captain Fish. I should have named it Captain Fish. Oh no. Ruined opportunity. Get back here. What a twist. Well, there it is. We did it. We had done it. And in a pretty good time, actually. I was expecting, you know, I was dreading more danger along the way, but we did pretty well. Really, really well. Well played. Thank you, Non-Stable. So this whole playthrough, we've reached here. We've reached the destination. The fish has been saint. We got the hair. We did it. Novice is novice. Operating not at peak efficiency because goddamn fucking blue science. They just always need to make more of them. So inefficient. Ugh. So that's our limitation right now, in case we want to continue this game, but yeah, Volcanus. I was wondering if this little patch of calcite was going to last us the entire game, and it almost did. We had to expand here during our trip today, but yeah, this lasted for a long time. This is the first calcite patch we had in the when we arrived at Volcanus. Yeah, Volcanus doing pretty good. How much legendary crap do we have? Oh, we are in fact completely full on legendary crap, and it completely blocked our production of metallurgic science packs. It's a good thing we haven't been using them for a while, because this is a problem. Assuming we continue. Gleba. This is, I gotta say, one of the more beautiful Gleba bases I built. Very organized, very consistent. I love the consistency of everything. I love the space that we have for all the bells. This is a nice little spacious serial bus here. I love the way this is. It's very concise. Our pollution is well managed. We are getting 0 attacks from the outside. The only thing that's, you know, annoying here is the occasional hatching of these excess eggs from the egg production. But that's it. This works really well. You get the robots here. Hello, robots. Fulgora. Ooh, Fulgora. Fulgora was a mess this playthrough. Gotta admit. This base, this location, not the best. Not the best. I really should have researched more and tried to find a bigger patch like this one, and ideally this one, which... Look at the beauty here. Look at how organized and simple and spacious this is. This is the opposite of a spaghettified Fulgora base. We have a double-sided sushi belt here with recycling on either end. Got an extra recycling here with an entropy loop for extra holmium, which is mostly now getting stored here because we're not using the science thingy. Yeah, this is fantastic, but it was a slog to get here. I don't know if you remember, but we did a challenge where I want, what's the name of the thing? Achievements. This annoying little bugger. Not logistic embargo. This one, Rush to Space. Because of this achievement, I rushed into Fulgora much earlier than is convenient for us. Our robots weren't really that good. Our belts weren't really that upgraded. We had to get in here with a lot less than I would have liked. And on top of that, I chose a base that was very cramped, and I don't like that. I had a lot of trouble getting this base off the ground. And we also got stuck without trains because we needed productivity research to get trains, and we didn't have any scrap on this island, Australia-shaped island. So we before we built the train, we had to go back and forth with this damn buggy, back and forth from here to here, from this island, to just bring the scrap manually, to have enough scrap, to have enough material, to make enough science packs to finish this stupid achievement. And I did not like that. I probably shouldn't have done that on stream. Still liking 6 axe. What? The fuck is an axe? Oh, achievements. Okay, got it. Yeah, but okay, here's the achievements I'm lacking right now in my playthroughs. Getting on track like a pro is you need to build a locomotive within the first 90 minutes of the game, which means you need to rush specific technologies, and it's not... Mostly what we have here is the time-based achievements. I'm not a big fan of those. This one, destroy your first enemy structure using artillery, is an interesting one, but it's mostly a slog. The rest are like, you know, launch a rocket space within 8 hours, finish the game within 100 hours, finish the game within 40 hours. I don't care. I did do no time for chit-chat. Launched a rocket to space within 15 hours. Did I manage to do that? That's a pretty good achievement, right? Time-based one. Today's fish is trout à la crème. Eat a legendary fish. We did that. Killing the big ones. Yeah, it's you know, it's good. So yeah, I have no intention of finishing these achievements. They're not my jam. To be honest, I didn't really want to finish this one either, because it's not my jam. To delay all of these technologies just for, yeah. Yeah, I decided to do it on stream, and I think it was a mistake. It just made our achievements, it just made our gameplay just drag on and be annoying and less enjoyable. Oh, we're okay. Explosives low. Yeah, because we're not getting enough materials here. We need to move. We need to send this thing back to Novice. Now, we are going to go quite slowly. We don't need to go fast. I believe at 50 we should be very, very safe. What else? Oh, Aquilo. Aquilo. I did build a more ambitious base on Aquilo than I usually do. Yeah, this time I insisted on having a main road, a Cardo Nekomanos. It took a long time to get off the ground, even with all the materials we brought with us, because you needed to make a lot of ice, and it's, yeah, ice is the limitation here. But once you get a lot of ice, platforms, it's yeah, expanding and building here is not a problem. But yeah, we ended up with a pretty nifty base here. Could make it a little more compact, a little less spread out. Probably don't need all of this path over there. What? What? What do you mean landmines low? Make more. There, we're giving you explosives. Chill. But yeah, I really do like our paving setup here with the heating pipes just embedded in, and we have room for heating towers all over the place. It's a very good setup. I like it. What else? Yeah, that's all. That's it. That's all the planets. We did really good. It was a very good run. How long have we been playing? This is at 160 hours of playtime. All of it is on stream. All of it is in the stream. I didn't play outside the stream, not on this playthrough. I played on my other save game. Yeah, this was a really good run. I enjoyed it a lot. We did some. Look at this bus. Look at this bus. Look at this bus. Ooh, sexy. We've got liquid bus. We've got the molten iron copper bus. You've got Scientia production over here. We've got the chemical production over here. Everything is nice and placed. Got a mall here. Got a little bit wonky over here. Not exactly the most organized mall in the world. They should have saved a little more room for it, especially for the legendary items. But all in all, not bad at all. Our mall is not bad at all. Yeah, it rhymes with mall. Give me a break. And we have this egg recycling location. I do like this design. It's pretty cool. This makes sure that even if we run out of bioflux and all the eggies and all these things run away and run amok, they are still stuck on this island and can't do anything. So this area is completely safe. Look at that, we have 500 of these, 500 of these. We got all the materials we want. We can do whatever we want. Oh, we have legendary spooters. Look at them. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, I like this base. I like the setup. One thing I could improve probably is maybe a better setup for these. But honestly, it's not that necessary. More, you know, what we could do is take these and rotate them 90 degrees. So all of these can be expanded to the south infinitely, like vertically expanded as much as we need. But right now, we don't really need. There's still so much room for expansion with these. We can add a lot more beacons. We can legendify these. These are not legendary foundries, and yet we keep up with our material needs. This thing, we built this at the very early mid game, and before we even went to Fulgora, I think we built this. It's still chugging along. We could, yeah, this needs more stone into it, but. See, I know we built this early on because we haven't even cleared the cliffs. Didn't have Cliff Away then. Speaking of the sponsor of our stream, Cliff Away. Clear your cliffs away today with Cliff Away. Look at that. Look at how much legendary uranium-235 we have. We can make so much legendary crap with this. Stick, stop tempting me with optimization. Oh, you have no idea, group. Why do you think we've been recommending this game for you for so much? This is optimization heaven. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Look at this churning along. Oh, we didn't decorate. See, I keep missing things. We need to put stone in here. We need to pave this place, because we are not barbarians. Kuro Factorio stream tomorrow. The problem is I don't have time for games. Is StarCraft 2 not a game? You have time for StarCraft? Huh? It's not a game to me. It's real shit, man. Yeah, also we have our forests. How's our pollution? Look at that. Nice and contained. All water is nice and blue. Pristine. No green water for us. No. We shan't. Do you think I play StarCraft? I have Against the Storm to play. What's that? Just cancel any IRL stuff and game like a degen. I don't think you can get more degen than Krupp. Well, light. You can. I'm stand corrected. You can get more degen. Light is definitely more degen. I mean, look at this. Look at the beauty. Look at this. Look at this setup. It's served us for so well. This entire game. Look at this. Look at the organization. Look at the visual language. The consistency. The fact that I forgot to pave the middle of it with stone because I haven't looked at this for so long. See, this is even stone. It's not concrete like everybody else because this has been working so well for so long. I haven't even looked at it in, I don't know, tens of hours of gameplay. Beautiful. Look at this. 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 All the production right here. Right here. Only certain exotic materials coming from the outside. Everything else, iron and copper, produced on site. Well, except for this steel, but we don't need that anymore. We can let that go. Pretend it's not there. We don't need it. Pretend I fixed this. But see, this is the game. Like I can just we spent 160 hours on this playthrough, and I can still find so many things that I can just continue to improve here, constantly. Love this game. And he's a bunny puppy now. Yeah, he has the bunnies to take care of. With the degeneration, yes. Well, that was our Factorio playthrough. Look at that. Oh, we are way over time. I have rambled on. I need to go to eat. This is our Factorio playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. What was it, 53 streams? Yeah, about 3 hours on average for each stream. And there you go. Look at the beauty. Fantastic game. Love it. Absolutely love it. Probably my favorite game at the moment. So what's next? Well, maybe Divinity Original Sin 2? Maybe I'll play another Star Sector playthrough. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, Star Sector hasn't gotten any patches since we last played it, so maybe I'll wait for another patch. They usually patch the game once a year or so. There are still more Sierra games we could play. I'll probably take a day or two off streaming just to chill and see my options. The Divinity Original Sin 2 is the playthrough that I'm ready. I have the backgrounds, I have like the overlays and everything. I got it all set up. So we can start with that. Problem is, I'm not quite sure how to play it yet. Whether I'm going to play it as like a role-play game, you know, play the story and everything, or play it as like a more of like solo challenge. Because I do like the lone wolf playthrough when you play as one character. That is my favorite way to play the game. Also, I haven't played it in a long time, so they may have changed a lot. They may have patched things, so I need to catch up on like what's the game mechanics actually like. Or we can do like a meme run and just do a Jedi run with a big old chest. There's a run where you take a chest and use telekinesis and just drop the chest on your enemies. And because what determines the damage of an item being dropped on someone, how much damage it does, is determined by the weight of that item. You can fill up the chest with every item you can find in the game, and it will increase the damage, and you can just drop it on enemies, and it does like an infinite amount of damage. It's very fun. Not really when I can. Yeah, you can watch it. Group, just stop. The spoilers really won't matter to you. It's not. First off, you're never ever going to finish that game. Because in order to finish that game, you need to wait on Yaku and Light to have time to play the game. On top of you having time to play the game. And I don't see that happening ever. You might as well just watch me play it. It's... and to be fair, the first like third of the game is stuff you already saw, so it's not that different. But I missed God. Play the damn game. Get Yaku and Light and play the damn game. But anyway, I'm going to eat. We'll decide on all of this at some later time. Right now we are 160 hours. Great playthrough. Very much enjoy. This is it for us. I'll just wave goodbye as the engineer here. See, he's waving goodbye with his shovel hand. It's kind of like a shovel claw hand type thing. And yeah. That's it. He's an adult now. He has a day job. What does the world come to? Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful ride. Hope you enjoyed it. VODs will be on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will live stream games on Twitch. The links to one are in the description of the other, so you can quickly get from them. I'm also on Discord. You can catch me on Discord. There's a link below on Twitch. Now no link on the YouTube because I can't bother with descriptions on YouTube. It's too much. remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, I'll be back with a different game tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, sometimes this week. Hopefully you'll come and join me. Bye.